Welcome everybody. The topic of this movie is a modification of a folding propeller adapter, which we can see over here. It's in brass, and I'm going to explain how I did this. The original fitting was made for a motor shaft that was approximately 3.2 millimeter, and the motor that I have here has got a 4 millimeter shaft. So I wanted to bore out the 3.2 millimeter bore to 4 millimeters. Many people will be familiar with these type of adapters. It's basically a spinner that fits onto another part like this, that fits onto a back plate, and then it's got this configuration which I'm trying to illustrate with a drawing here, where we have a tapered piece of aluminium with slots in that gets drawn into this back plate that is also tapered. Now, the fact that this aluminium part has slots in it makes it tricky to bore out, because of course somehow we have to hold the part rigid, and that's what I want to try and show on this video. Is I machined a brass part that has the same taper as the back plate, which I'm holding here in my hand, and then basically I've put these little pieces of shims. I don't know whether one can see this, but each of these slots is 0.4 millimeters wide, so I put these 0.4 millimeter shims in there while tightening it into this piece. So they're falling out now. You can see my chips are coming out from machining work. I'll take these shims out, and this should now fit quite nicely onto the motor. Look, blow it out, and indeed it fits quite nicely on there. So the way this then goes together is that this part fits on there, this goes on there, then comes the nut and washer, and there after the spinner that gets held onto this by the screw, and that fits onto the motor. What's happening now, I've tightened the nut a little bit too much. That's why it's probably not wanting to go on. If I push this in a little bit, then it should slide. Yeah, it slides on there nicely, and then one can obviously tighten it with a spanner there and put the front on. So basically, the important thing when machining this adapter is that one makes a nice jig where it fits in and guides it straight, because of course this spins with high RPM and one doesn't want any vibration in the setup. Thank you for watching.